maging professional sa pag-take ng criticism at hindi mo ito kinakailangang i-take as bad way but in a good way.
Kung alam mo naman na makakabuti para sa organization nyo or sa pamumuno namin yung mga criticism na sasabihin nila, pwede natin itong gamitin or maging batayan para nga makaunlad pa ang pamumuno ng samahan.
You always have to think about the positivity and focus on it. Highlights your accomplishments and the positive attitude you bring as student leader.
I think it will defend po kung i-unify the membership P since magugulo po ang constitution and bylaws ng bawat organizations.
And dapat na siyang i-unified kasi ang pinagkaiba lang naman ng mga student organizations ay yung advocacy na sinusulong nila.
I agree with that rule, kasi nga para balance at may standard. Kumbaga, kung ano lang yung dapat na bayaran ng mga students. So kapag unified, kapag lahat ng organization ito lang yung binabayaran, at least alam ng mga students na balance, kumbaga, kung ano lang yung dapat nilang i-pursue na organization.
There are two keys to ensure the transparency. First one is you need to discuss the CBL, the constitutions and bylaws, to the members of the organizations when it comes to the fines and contributions. The second one is we need to disclose and to open for the finances and the expenses of the organization when it comes to the projects and its activities.
Ipe-present nila ang mga bawat na gastos sa bawat events na kanilang isinagawa sa kanilang mga isasagawang pagpupulong.
Kailangan po ng bawat organizations ng resibo sa cash outflows at inflows para po aware ang bawat miyembro ng organization kung saan nanggaling at ginagastos yung pera, yung fund ng organization.
We really need to, kung ano man yung mga nailagay namin sa financial reports, dapat nakaangkla siya, dapat balance ba, kung magkano ba yung mga nandun, dapat tama. Kasi nga, hindi yun para sa amin, hindi para sa organization, but para sa mga students na pinagsiservan namin.
Maganda po maglalabas ng isang format na mas mabilis na for the executive secretary, ilalabas niyo po ang format ng accomplishment report, and for sa auditor natin and treasurer, ilalabas po ang format ng sa financial report.
Para sa akin, dapat nang ihiwalay sa proseso yung pag-check sa USG kasi since yung AR naman, every after activity supposedly ay pinapacheckan. So dapat at the end of the academic year, i-compile na lang siya. So ibig sabihin, hindi na siya need na masyadong usisain, and at the same time, sana ay magkaroon ng maayos na format na updated para sa AR and lalo na sa FR kasi last academic year ay walang specific na list na content ng FR.
For me, it's about communication with your key officers. Sa paraan para mapadali ang AR and FR, dapat nagkakaroon kayo ng division of labor and isang strict communication between the officer at kung sino yung gumagawa. Para in a way, mas mapapabilis nyo or na monitor nyo yung progress ng mga AR and FR. So, hindi kayo nai-stuck sa isang progress or sa isang papel lang.
Nahirapan kami sa paggagawa ng AR and FR dahil nga maraming pagbabago na ganito pala dapat, may mga pa lang kailangang baguhin. So ngayon, maganda siguro, naging lesson learned siya na dapat ngayon meron ng isang format sa lahat ng organization at sana ganun din maging maganda dapat yung communication within yung sa USG and to all student leaders and organization.
Kailangan mo maging consistent simula una hanggang dulo upang maging effective at isang good student leader ka.
The one who has a good communication skill kasi like they said, communication is the key for success.
Selfless. It is more important to think of the needs and well-being of the student to give light of the goals and vision of the organization because great decisions comes with different perspective.
Good student leader is someone who is empowered, someone who delegates an authority, encourage every individual to make a difference.
A leader is someone who have the vision, someone who have the goal and objectives, and someone who will foresee kung ano yung gusto mong gawin.